That one stung. This loss absolutely stung. I feel like this is a game where we could have won in overtime. I know. I know, Gabe. Um, I'll say this with the Panthers. They have a lot of urgency. They played like it means a lot. And this game did mean a lot. It's a rivalry game, and it's turned out to be a pretty good rivalry. However, with way less shots than what Florida made, they somehow win the game. And you want to call it a fluke? Call it a fluke. Here's what I call it. Bad luck. So it's Sergei Bobrovsky going up against Jeremy Swayman, this time in Florida. And Florida coming out swinging. They were coming out swinging already. You know, Matthew Tkachuk tries to get one. Sam Reinhart. Anton Lundell gets called for a hold against Trent Frederick. Boston goes on a power play. There was a shorthanded chance from Nico Mikkola, but that was saved by Swayman. And with that first shot on target for Boston, they score. He's assisted by David Pastrnak. That's his 26th assist of the season. And Mason Lohrei, that's his 16th assist of the season. And off the back end, it's Morgan Geekie, the brother of Connor Geekie, I believe, is his name, from the Tampa Bay Lightning. That's his 10th goal of the season for the Bruins. So after that, they have to find a way to tie it up. Mason Lohrei now gets called for a penalty against Lil Serenin. Florida goes on the power play. The first shot on target from Balinskis, which was saved by Jeremy Swayman. Before that, he hit the post, but Balinskis didn't give up. And there was a nice bat from Evan Rodriguez. So just before the power play clock hit 0, they score on this one. As he is assisted by Lundell, that's his 19th assist. And I already spoke about Balinskis trying to make a goal, but he'll wind up getting assists as he gets his 10th assist of the season. Evan Rodriguez bats it in to tie it up 1-1 for the Florida Panthers, and tie game in the first period. So Lohrei then tries a slap shot in, but Bobrovsky saved this one. And then a brawl, and then kind of a fight that broke. But Brad Marchand having a high stick towards Nate Schmidt for a good while, and then brings down Nate Schmidt, and then Nate Schmidt holding on to Brad Marchand, pushing him down on the ice on the blue crest. Both players end up getting a penalty, which would be a 4-on-4. Sam Reinhart with the snapshot, which was saved by Swayman. And another penalty on Boston this time. It's Morgan Geekie with the slashing against Verhaeghe. It'll be a 4-on-3 for 5 seconds, and it'll become a regular power play for Florida. During that penalty, Carver Hagee tries the wrist shot in, but Swayman has it. Barkov tries the wrist shot, but that one's saved by Swayman. And Sam Reinhart saved by Swayman. We go to the second period, tied 1-1, which within that power play would carry over to the second period. And Verhaeghe tries to snap it in. Swayman has this one, and that penalty is killed off. Rodriguez tries to snap it in as well, but that was saved by Swayman. Florida is shooting the puck more often than Boston is. And when Boston tries to shoot one, it's either blocked or they flat out miss the netting. Brad Marchand does get the shot on target, but of course that was saved by Bobrovsky. Then Boston started to swing in, but ended up missing the net. And it's being blocked. And sometimes Forsling gets a shot in, but that was also blocked by Charlie McAvoy. Verhaeghe, and then Trent Frederick with the snapshot, which was saved by Bobrovsky. And then a all-out fight broke loose between the former Bruin, AJ Greer, with the roughing against Mason Lohrei, which was served by Matthew Tkachuk. AJ Greer would get a double minor for a roughing as when he's battling against Trent Frederick. If you look at that fight between AJ Greer, it felt like it was him versus the entire city of Boston. He was literally fighting the whole team all by himself. Look at the replay, and then you'll see it for yourself. I'm not making up stories. I watched the game. I saw it. It's literally him versus the city of Boston. So, I mean, this guy is built for Florida. I'm sorry, Boston. He is. But anyway, Boston goes on the power play. That penalty is killed off. They did not allow a shot on target. They did allow shot attempts, but they're missing the puck. They're missing the net left and right. Matthew Tkachuk shots after the penalty, which was saved by Swayman. Andrew Peak with this cross check against Lo Serenen. Florida goes on the power play. During that power play, Sam Reinhart tries to poke it in, but that was saved by Swayman. And then tries to deflect it off, but that was saved by Swayman as well. That penalty would be killed off. Rodriguez with a snapshot, which was saved by Swayman. And then there was a clever play, and this is what Boston's known for. You find the lane, focus on one guy, and then you let Pastrnak loose, and he gets it each and every single time. He's assisted by Trent Frederick. That's his 7th assist. Morgan Geeky's another point in. That's his 10th assist of the season. And Pastrnak finished it off with the tip in, which was his 18th goal of the season. So Pastrnak with the go-ahead goal. Not the first time. And in Florida, trying to win out the shot attempts. They're missing the puck. Not the puck. The net. Jesper Bokus with the tip-in was saved by Swayman. Gustav Forsling tried to slap it in, but Swayman has this one. Of course he would. And we go to the third period. Down by a point between Boston and Florida. 2-1. Third period comes in, and they score immediately. He's assisted by Forsling. That's his 11th assist of the season. And Barkov's 26th assist of the season. When times are tough, you call for the best duo in the NHL. I mean, really, do I have to say his name? Tip-in, Sam Reinhart. That's his 24th goal of the season. 81st goal in 2 seasons. If my math is correct. That's insanity. He ties it up. But immediately when he tied it up, Boston recaptures the lead immediately. That's his 3rd goal of the season, his first as a Bruin. He's assisted by Brazel. If I butcher, I apologize. That's his 9th assist. Justin Brazel and Charlie McAvoy. That's his 15th assist of the season. Off the wrist shot is Oliver Wahlstrom. This guy grew up a Bruins fan, as far as I know. And that's his first goal as a Bruin. If you look at his reaction, you can see how hyped up and how ecstatic that he was when he shot that goal. In my head, I'm thinking, yeah, you score goals all the time. Why are you always excited? And then I realized I heard the story with Wahlstrom. Like, okay, now I understand. So playing with your favorite team, being part of your favorite team and you shooting a goal, that's always going to be awesome in your lifetime. So, okay, I can't hate on that. So anyway, what I can hate is the fact that the Bruins are back on top. And immediately after that, Lo Serena gets called for a slash against Zadorov. And how about those referees? How good they are, right? During Boston's power play, Florida actually had more of a shorthanded chance opportunities than Boston had. There was a Lundell shot with the backhand, and they were so lucky. That hit above the crossbar, which would have went in, but it hit the crossbar. So that penalty is killed off. Not much to say about that power play, except for the fact that Florida did a good job with the penalty kill, as well as trying to go for shorthanded opportunities. Just couldn't get it. Lo Serena was deflected, went wide to the left, and Florida's trying to swing the puck. Reinhart again above the crossbar. The goalpost is their friend, apparently. So, as Boston not shooting the puck much, they're just on defense mode at this point. Okay, because they've been struggling for a while since 2024 ended. They've been struggling for a while. So Florida has the opportunity. They're shooting the puck. They're going after Swayman. They are going after Swayman. Jesper Bokas with a tip-in, which was saved by Swayman. Kulikov tries to slap it in. I mean, that was a one-timer. That was also saved by Swayman. Reinhardt, again. And then Boston gets the opportunity. Pastrnak tries to wrist shot in, but that was saved by Bobrovsky. Zadorov with the wrist shot, which was also saved by Bobrovsky. It's not going in for either teams after that third goal from Wahlstrom. And a few minutes later, we talk about the Bobrovsky coming off the ice. And at that point, you have to do it if you're the Florida Panthers. There's 2 minutes left for the game. Barkov tries to win it, or I shouldn't say win it, but tie it up and then potentially win it. But that was saved. Reinhardt, that was also saved by Swayman. And then each time this happens, Boston ice it. Barkov wins the faceoff. They ice it again. Barkov wins the faceoff. Barkov tries to shoot one. It misses wide to the left. And then Bruins ice it again. And then Barkov wins the faceoff again. 3 or 4 times in a row, Barkov is the one that's winning faceoffs. This is why he's the best faceoff player that you can have on a team. And this is with the empty netter. This is with empty net. And Florida is swinging the puck. There's 12 seconds left. Reinhardt, Bennett, they're all shooting it. Reinhardt with the snapshot was saved by Swayman. Bennett tries to tip it in. Reinhardt with the wrist shot. That was also saved by Swayman. And one last chance to shoot it. Reinhardt, they called a wrist shot, but here's what I saw. This is kind of a lob that the puck goes like this. Swayman saw the puck. He tries to swat it away. However, I don't know if the puck was a little bit high, too high enough for Swayman to try to swat it away. But in the process of Swayman trying to swat the puck away, that puck went to the wrong direction. And that puck ended up changing direction to the back of the net. Oh my goodness. And then Reinhardt gets the credit of that goal. That was unlucky for Boston. And somehow, some way, Florida Panthers tied it up from that shot from Sam Reinhart. A lob shot that probably would have went over the net. But when Swayman touched it, it changed directions to the right side. That puck somehow went to the back of the net. For all I know, they could have missed that shot. But he's assisted by Matthew Tkachuk. That's his 25th assist. And Sam Bennett trying to get the opportunities in. He gets credit for the assist. That's his 15th. And Reinhardt's 25th goal of the season. My goodness. He ties it up accidentally. I don't know if that was intended to do a lob play like that. So kind of a bizarre goal, and we'll take it. At least the Florida Panthers get a point. But we force overtime. This overtime hurt, dude. Oh my goodness. It hurt so badly. So Lindholm wins the face-off, and Florida gets the possession to start the overtime. Reinhardt tries snap, but he misses to the left. Gustav Forsling misses high wire to the right. And Sam Bennett, he was right there, and it deflects off the crossbar. That should have won it. Aaron Rodriguez with a snapshot, which was saved by Swayman. And then McAvoy, he would have won the game for Boston, but that hit off the crossbar. For Higgy, they were right there. That was saved by Swayman. And Sam Bennett was really right there. Right in front of Swayman. He would have ended right there. And then Sam Bennett's craziness, trying to go after the puck, his stick was up against Charlie McAvoy's neck. That's a high sticking. Call it whatever you want. That penalty was warranted. That is a warranted call on Sam Bennett. And Florida had to be shorthanded for the rest of the game. So whatever you want to blame on the referees is up to you. I mean, there were some questionable calls, but that was not questionable. That call was warranted to Sam Bennett. That's his fault. I mean, what are you complaining about? That's your fault. So anyway, Boston goes on a power play. Lindholm tries to snap it in. That was saved by Bobrovsky. All they needed to do was clear the puck away. Reinhart nearly tries that. I don't know if it was, I forgot it was Reinhart or not. Whoever it was, who cares? He tried to clear it. And Lori was right there to stop it from going to the other side. They were going to shoot that puck, or they were going to pass it, right? So Lindholm has the puck. He gives the Lori, and then Pastrnak has the puck. Let me just say this. He was not shooting the puck. Pastrnak gets this goal, but this was not a shot. What ended up happening, let me just get this out of the way. Elias Lindholm gets his 14th assist of the season, and Mason Lori's 17th assist of the season. Off the wrist shot, it's David Pastrnak that he gets credited for a 19th goal of the season, his second in the game, and he wins it for Boston. This was not a shot on target. Here's what really went down, and this is where we go back to that third goal of the game for the Panthers at the third period with 1 second left, or 2 seconds left. This is an identical situation, reverse 180. Pastrnak was going to pass the puck to one of his teammates. I forgot who it was, but it ricocheted off of Sam Reinhart's stick in the effort to try to break up the pass, and that puck went over Bobrovsky to the back of the net. You want to talk about a lucky or a bad luck or a lucky goal? That's another one. Panthers had a lucky goal, and now Boston had a lucky goal. Thank you, God! Anyway, Boston wins this one 4-3, and it hurts. We should have gone to 2 points, but we didn't. So whatever you want to celebrate, the Sam Reinhart own goal, that's up to you. But make sure you know that Sam Reinhart gave you that victory because you were clearly outplayed. They were outplayed offensively, okay? Outplayed. Because Florida with 43 shots on target. 43. Boston with just 18, and it was enough to win the game. Are you kidding me? 42 hits for Boston, 30 for Florida. 41 face-off wins for Florida. That's because of Barkov. Boston has 31. Bruins with 5 power play opportunities. They got 2. They got 2 power play goals, and that was a game winner. Only 3 for Florida. They got 1, which was Evan Rodriguez. Penalties, 7 penalties on Florida. 5 penalties on Boston. 14 penalty minutes for Florida. 10 penalty minutes for Boston. I think Boston may have been locked out with some of the calls because there were some times where Florida gets tripped, poked, shoved, hands to the face, hold. They got, and also too with Jeremy Swayman on the 4-on-4, he was punching Reinhart to the head. It's clean. It's a clean play. Don't worry, folks. The referees have it covered. The referees have it covered with that call. It was a clear and obvious clean play. So make sure we got that clear. Anyway, I'm being sarcastic. Anyway, so 29 block, and this is what won in the game. It seems like, right? And we don't want to talk about the power plays real quick, but the defense of the Boston Bruins and Jeremy Swayman, 29 block shots for Boston, only 9 for Florida. Not good. 8 takeaways from Florida, pretty good. 4 takeaways for Boston, not good. Not good. 15 giveaways for Florida, not good. 13 giveaways for Boston, also not good, but good for us. And stars of the game, of course, you had to put those players up there. David Pastrnak with 1 star with 2 goals, 1 assist. Although it should have been 1 goal, 2 assists if it happened. But we're not having that conversation. We would have had a conversation about us winning or a shootout, but we have to talk about that bizarre, unlucky own goal from Sam Reinhart. That's what we're talking about. And speaking of Sam Reinhart, he gets 2 stars with 2 goals. Well, 3 goals, because if you count that for Pastrnak, that would have been 3 goals. And 3 stars goes to Morgan Geekie with 1 goal, 1 assist. I'm finished talking about this game. We should have won this game, but Boston celebrate the what we call it a fluke goal. And then they're going to come back with that fluke goal in the third period. But at least with that one, that was a game tying. So you got 2 points anyway. So I don't know what they're complaining about. I mean, Bobrovsky played great. He stopped a breakaway or two. But not enough to beat the Bruins, apparently. So Bruins get the last laugh. And the struggling Bruins team gets big 2 points. And that's what the commentators were talking about. I mean, they were definitely rooms for Boston if it wasn't obvious enough. Good news is Toronto did lose the other night. I think the Toronto Maple Leafs are playing tonight. Yes, they are against the Vancouver Canucks. As we are chasing Toronto Maple Leafs behind, the 2 points for the Florida Panthers would have been major, but nope, didn't happen. So now we're 3 points behind the Maple Leafs. Now the one way we can get this going, beat the Flyers, and it's somehow pulled off against the Devils because they're going to Newark sometime this week on ESPN Plus Hockey Night. That is not easy. It is not going to be an easy game, and I would expect to see Markstrom gonna go after us. That is not going to be an easy game. So we got the Flyers next. That's going to be a Monday game, but I don't know. All right, well, there you go. That's going to do it for this one. If you like this video and not the game, Boston, do your little keyboard stuff. Hit the like button, subscribe for our content, because Miami TV does have you back. And when it does, hit right there with your favorite user. This is Miami TV signing off, folks. I'll see you guys later tonight for the Heat in Portland game, as it is still 4:42 p.m. Eastern time on this time of recording. So with that being said, have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you guys tonight. Later.